Hi. Um, I feel like I haven't been in touch as often as I used to be. Um, Feeling like I don't have enough time to do anything. Like I keep running out of minutes as the to-do list keeps increasing. I have cats shouting at me all the time now because they're at an age where all they want to do is explore, and get outside, and that's a whole thing in itself. Um, and takes up extra time. Um, I know, I know, I'm telling them. Hey, you get bored, don't you? You were out already today, not just in the close. We went out for a walk, an actual walk outside, both the boys. It was Femi's first time without a harness. I had to put my heart monitor on earlier today because my chest was being me jip, and it just kept buzzing at me, and it only buzzes at me if I go over 140, and it was constant while I was out with the boys, just the stress of trying to keep my eyes on both of them. Anyway, um, yeah, no, I thought you might like to see a couple of things that I obtained recently, um, kind of by accident. Uh, so um, I'll kind of like it's a kind of guilty pleasure of my own on a Thursday, like every second Thursday. McTears in Glasgow will have like a live auction, and I'll just sit and watch it as like I'm working, and uh, more just because it's mental some of the prices stuff go for. I mean, there was Ming vases, certified Ming vases, because they don't put eras on anything. They don't give provenance of anything unless they're absolutely sure, like sure of a thing. And they went for like three Ming vases went for something stupid like 200 and something pounds. Um, and like I don't know, just some of the stuff that goes for crazy prices is just it's amazing to see some of the stuff that goes so cheap, and then some of the other stuff that baffle you at just how expensive they end up being. Um, so I was watching the other Thursday, and something came up that I thought that would actually be kind of useful to get, because it's Alex's dad's birthday coming up in August, and he's a fine artist. He's an oil painter, and has his work up in galleries all the time, for sale. And he also likes a spot of calligraphy every so often. And this came up, and I ended up getting it for like £20 or something, which was, I mean, it's really good. So we've got this in the front, and I'm not entirely sure. I haven't been able to get a translation, um, but I think it basically says like writing set or calligraphy set. But it's a Chinese calligraphy set. So it comes with the brushes. It comes with brush rest. This is a soapstone seal where you can carve into the bottom of it your seal, um, to either dip in the ink and attach to a document, or to use on dripped wax. I'm not sure what this is. This is really just, I mean, it looks like a lid of a thing, so it could be the lid for this wee pot here, maybe, just to stop it from being knocked over or something. So this wee bowl you would put water in, and you've got this tiny wee ladle with it, which is just, oh, it's adorable, but very small. Let me grab it. So we've got this little ladle here for um the water, and you'd put the water into this bit, and you then get this, which is your ink, and you would rub it until it's the right consistency of ink to use, you know? And it's a beautiful wee presentation box of these items. It's absolutely gorgeous. And it comes with a kind of descriptor of what it is, what the things are. I mean, it doesn't give a note for this, but again, I think it's maybe just to go on top of the water, maybe to stop it from dehydrating out or something. So we got this for his birthday, just in case he would like to try his hand at a different kind of calligraphy. But what sometimes happens at McTears, and I've gone to them a couple of times before. Occasionally, I'll see like the odd Mocklin ware item, and if I can get it cheap enough, then that's fine. But I don't tend to go for like over 30 quid on anything. And if things kind of get beyond that, I just assume, well, it wasn't meant to be, you know. So what tends to happen is you think you're buying the one item, and then you go to pick up the item and you get handed a box of stuff, so extra things. Um, I've got little like ornaments and things. I've got books. Can't think what else. Just lots of random things that have been obtained, and I'll often put them on the table that we have just on our landing out in the close, just because if anyone sees it and thinks, "Oh, I'd quite like that," they're free to take the thing, you know, because it's not anything that I was expecting to get. What I got with this kind of Chinese calligraphy set was another box, and it was gorgeous. It was a kind of gold silk, a larger box. It's under stuff, or I would have brought it out. It's in a way that it would just be difficult to obtain to get out now. It was just the only place I could find for it. And it was Beijing University of Technology, and it had just random things in it. What looked like a soap dish. There's like a little kind of cuboid kind of glass, but a bit like the soapstone in the set, except it's got this pig on the top of it, and it's got Chinese characters down both sides, like two opposing sides, nothing on the other two opposing sides. And because I can't get a picture of it without seeing the other characters, I can't get a good enough picture for the translator, so I'm not entirely sure what that is. There's like a pen and like a little thing that seems to be what the pen sits in, and it's like quite a long pen. It's just, I don't know, very strange, and that comes with no explanation of what the items are. So there's that. But also, it came with this really nice fan, which seems to be bamboo from the, because it's not like individual sections. This is like one piece of wood, so I assume that that's bamboo that it's made out of, which would make sense. It's absolutely gorgeous. I don't know the age of it. I don't know really anything about it. The writing on the back, I was able to translate a little bit. And it seems like really super random excerpts out a diary or something. And a lot of it seems like quite teenage girly stuff to it, just little sentences. I don't know. I'll send you like some of the pictures of the translations, and you, because it just seems like random little sentences. So there was this, and I quite like that. I'm not a collector of Japanese, Chinese, Asian anything, but Also, it came with parasol. It's very sturdy. It's quite weighty, you know. It seems like it has like it's lacquered in some way. I kind of thought it might be tarred, but it's kind of lighter than that. It seems thinner than that, but still, you know, substantial. Got oh, oh, it creaks when it opens. So, oh, I know, Elfie boy. I know, scary big items in the room. So it's got this beautiful pattern on it. I'm trying to do this in a way to show it best because it's quite unwieldy, and I don't want to break it or anything. But it's got this beautiful painted pattern on it that someone's done. But not just that, the inside is super intricate. So I'm going to hold it from this side to see if I can show you. Look at that! Look at all the threading that's been done to hold that together. So I got all of that for like 20 quid or 25 quid, um, which is mental, really. If I can get that other box out at some point, because it's under like crockery and stuff, you know, it's just be a hassle. But, you know, if I can get the other box out, I'll show you the other box too. Because it is nice despite it being full of kind of I don't know, just an odd mix of things. I mean, they're all in like their own individual sections of the box. It's all packaged really nicely, and it must have been some kind of commemorative gift or maybe a graduation gift to someone from the university, someone who'd attended. Maybe the university gives these things out. To their graduating students, or maybe certain of their graduating students, maybe if they achieve a certain level of success or something. But there you go. And I thought I would give you a wee look at these things since I feel like it's been a wee minute since I got on and shared anything with you other than the odd meme uh, related to Trump, etc. Because that's all going very well for him, isn't it? So happier times ahead, I hope. Um, Hopefully, I can sort out my schedule better. Because everything just seems to take ages. Every task just seems to take too long these days, which is frustrating and it's kind of anxiety inducing when I look at the things that I still need to do and get around to sorting out. So it'll happen. I'll maybe get to the point where I need to take like a month of annual leave from work just to get on top of everything and get myself back to a kind of nice level. Nay, you going to say hi? You want to say hi? You're going to say hi anyway. Nay, is my Elfie boy, my most anxiety ridden and nervous cat I have ever owned. And for a ragdoll that's supposed to be complacent, the complete opposite. He's neurotic, scared of everything. He still goes up in the window and growls when the bin men come round to take the rubbish away. And his phrase that stops him growling and calms him down a wee bit and makes him think, okay, maybe it's not as bad as I think, is it's just neighbours, Elfie. Just neighbours. And he'll stop growling and maybe go back up onto the window to find out what's going on. So, yeah, I will love you and leave you. Take it easy, and I hope you are doing well.